Okay, this video shows the bike ride from Ballard, the locks, the Harum Chittenden locks, across the locks to this point, which is on the northeast side of Magnolia, this large area here. And the ship canal here leads right out into Puget Sound. Okay, so here we go. Oops. So the big thing is you have to walk your bike, or in this case, I'm actually jogging my bike. But they reinforce this very strongly, so I wouldn't bother trying to get around it. Here we can see another bicyclist doing the same. The clicking sound is my cleats on the pavement. Very nicely maintained gardens here, so if you like that, you might take some time looking around. And this is early in the morning on a Tuesday, so it can get much more crowded on a summer weekend than you see here. So there are actually two, I'll call them slips, I'm not sure what they're called, but two pathways for boats. This first one I'm crossing is significantly larger, and there's a second smaller one. And here I'm going to stop in a bit to show you what it looks like, looking up into Lake Washington and then looking down toward Puget Sound. And it can be a little awkward to go through here when there are crowds, but I've done it. It's not impossible, just a little awkward. This is a wet time of year, so there's plenty of water entering the sound from the lake. And up here is a salmon ladder to let the salmon get around the locks. I'm going to look at that here in a moment. I don't think there's any salmon running now. I should know that, but I don't. I mean, there are different times that different species run, but I don't think there are any now. Don't quote me on that. Approaching the signs is the sign that says, "Thank you for walking your bike," which means it's okay to then mount your bike again. It's on a hill, so you'll be glad if you kept your gear in easy gear. Up here in a bit, I'm going to stop and turn around so you can see the view back, looking back on the locks from up here. Okay, so pay attention here. This part's a little subtle. So you come to this road, not a real busy road, but what you want to do is take a right and then take an immediate left into what looks sort of like a driveway, but there is a sign, that green sign, pointing to the bike route. You can see here on the map that we've now crossed the waterway. I'm not going very fast here, it's pretty steep. And then I'm going to cross the railroad tracks. And I'm going to pause here in a bit and give you a view of what it looks like. Tracks and trees. Same on the other side. We're making our way up here to the edge of a Seattle neighborhood. I can adjust the map a little so you can see we're nearing the end. And the street that we're going to end on is not labeled in this view. What is the name of it? I'm not sure, but it's a fairly major street, as you'll see. So it's reasonably obvious where to go. In fact, I don't know that there are any options particularly. All of them will take you out to the street. I guess in theory you could go straight here. Just put you a little further up the street. You're going to want to end up turning left here. That's what I'll be doing. And then this segment's about to end, and then I'll start it up again right at the same point. Squeaky break, sorry about that.